Good morning, this is Rashad Mitchell coming to you live from my YouTube channel. As I continue on my part series, professional sports teams that didn't win a championship during that season. It's part 74, and I'll be talking about the 2012 Denver Broncos. This team was a big-time team. Obviously, in the offseason, they signed quarterback Peyton Manning on March the 20th, and they went 13-3. But unfortunately, they lost the division playoff round to the Ravens 38-35 in double overtime. This team was loaded. Had Peyton Manning as a Pro Bowler, Von Miller as a Pro Bowler, Champ Bailey as a Pro Bowler, Ryan Clady, a Pro Bowler at offensive tackle, defensive end Elvis Dumerville, Zane Beatles, Demarius Thomas, four All Pros on his team, on the AP All Pro team, Peyton Manning, Von Miller, Clady, and Bailey. Throughout the season, Peyton Manning set a lot of individual franchise and league records, including 300-yard passing games and game-winning drives in the fourth quarter or overtime. And another team record that was set during the season was linebacker Von Miller's with 18.5 quarterback sacks. After the 2-3 starts of the season, the Broncos finished the regular season on an 11-game winning streak with a 13-3 record. The team exceeded their win total from the previous two seasons combined. The Broncos won their second consecutive AFC West division title. They had earned first round bye, home field advantage throughout the playoffs, but they lost to the eventual champion Baltimore Ravens in the divisional playoff round by a double overtime score of 38-35. Peyton Manning threw 37 touchdowns. Demarius Thomas had 94 catches for 1,434 yards. Derek Decker had 13 touchdowns. His team was loaded with talent. Defense very, very good, pretty solid, among the best. Look at the Cowboys, they were really, really good defensively. So what went wrong? What really held back this team from going all the way? Obviously, we're going to go over the divisional playoff game between the Ravens and the Broncos. We can take a look at that game. Matter of fact, these two teams played each other during the regular season in Week 15. The Broncos went into the Ravens at 134-17. So obviously, these two teams were familiar with each other, and that's the thing. They played each other in the playoffs, and Baltimore beat them in the playoffs. Into this playoff thing, break it down. What happened? What went wrong? Now, this was a high-scoring football game. The game started with Trenton Holiday returning a kickoff return, 90 yards. Now again, these two teams met 4 weeks early before they met in the divisional playoff game, where the Broncos beat them in the regular season. So a 90-yard punt return by return specialist Trenton Holiday for the Broncos gave them a 7-0 lead. Then Joe Flacco, the quarterback of the Ravens, connected on a 59-yard touchdown pass to Torrey Smith, followed by a cornerback Corey Graham intercepting a pass thrown by Peyton Manning for a 39-yard touchdown. Then the Broncos tied it with Manning threw a 15-yard touchdown pass to wide receiver Brandon Stokely that reclaimed the lead midway through the second quarter, with Manning connecting out a 14-yard touchdown pass to running back Noshawn Moreno. The Broncos had an opportunity to add to their lead just after the 2-minute warning, but place kicker Matt Prater missed a 52-yard field goal, giving the Ravens excellent field position with 1:16 remaining until halftime. 3 plays later, Flacco connected on another touchdown pass to Smith, this one from 32 yards. So the Broncos defense was not playing as well as they should have, and this was an offensive shootout. And then Trenton Holiday took the opening kickoff of the second half, ran 104 yards for a touchdown. After a Manning fumble, the Ravens tied the game late in the third quarter when Ray Rice, the running back, rushed for a 1-yard touchdown. The Broncos marched down the field on a 10-play, 8-yard drive, culminated with Manning throwing a 17-yard touchdown pass to wide receiver Demaryius Thomas midway through the fourth quarter. The Ravens on their next position marched 44 yards in 8 plays, but turned the ball over on downs with 3:12 remaining in regulation. The Broncos achieved 1 first down with 2:23 remaining, which forced the Ravens to start using the timeouts, last of 2 of their 3 remaining timeouts on defense. After the 2-minute warning, the Ravens had exhausted all of their timeouts. The Broncos failed to convert on third down. On third down run was forced to punt, giving the Ravens the ball with 4:15 remaining in the fourth quarter. 3 plays later with no timeouts, Joe Flacco threw a 70-yard touchdown pass to wide receiver Jacoby Jones to tie the game at 35 with 31 seconds remaining to force overtime. So the Ravens won the coin toss. Both teams were forced to punt in their first respective possessions on offense. The Ravens once again were forced to punt on their next possession. The Broncos offense got the football with 3:37 remaining in the first overtime. 7 plays into the second overtime possession. Man was intercepted again by Graham in the Broncos territory, giving the Ravens the football at the Broncos 45-yard line with 1:01 remaining in the first overtime. 6 plays later, Justin Tucker plays for the Ravens, nailed a game-winning 47-yard field goal early in the second overtime. And they won 38-35. Yep, this was a great game. Flacco was just brilliant. He played a brilliant game. Joe Flacco threw for 331 yards, 3 touchdowns. Peyton Manning played solid. He threw 2 interceptions, threw 290 yards, 28 out of 43. Ray Rice had a great game, 30 carries for 131 yards. Torrey Smith had 3 catches, 98 yards, 2 touchdowns. That was that, Ray Lewis and Terrell Suggs played very well. Two of these players had 10 tackles each, 7 assists by Lewis, 2 sacks for Lewis, I think 2 sacks and a forced fumble by Suggs. Suggs had 2 sacks, looks like. So this was a great ball game, but this is a game that obviously, the Broncos could have won it. But they didn't do enough they just didn't play well on defense. That's the reason why they lost this game defensively. They just did not make any plays and make any stops when they needed to. There's too much of a back and forth from that standpoint. Defensively, they just did not get it done that they were supposed to. So that concludes the look at part 74 of the professional sports teams that didn't win the championship during that season. The 2012 Denver Broncos, a team that should have won the championship that year. They could have, but they didn't. So subscribe to the channel, like, comment, do whatever you can to support the channel. It's Rashad Mitchell. Until then, talk to you tomorrow.